Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Groupers will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. The Eagles offense will get first crack at it here. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Groupers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking left. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Slithers into space.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Coates. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Hauls it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They booted away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Line gets set, first down. give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Eagles in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Coates. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at
home. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Army is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets that program back significantly. They're trailing by 21 to Buffalo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big
breaks into the open. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The groupers are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Back to the ground game on the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Running into the open space. Made a defender miss. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. The pitch. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The RPO, fire complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The groupers want to move quickly. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peterson. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking for room, it's Craig. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Grouper.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They march 72 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Just feeds the running back. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps it and gets the first down. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And it's no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right?
Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Oh, he got loose. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Lowers those pads. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the option. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the groupers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. The pitch to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The groupers line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the ground, it's Craig. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Army is just getting blown off the field right now, and I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much, just brutal. They're trailing by 39 to Buffalo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Shoots his way for more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching